Okay, so before we dive into this reading, I need you to understand something. This person, whoever this is for you, they are absolutely losing sleep over you right now. Like they are stressed, they are in their feelings, and oh my goodness, what they're doing behind the scenes is actually wild. Hello, beautiful souls, this is Blue, and welcome back to Twin Soul Collective Guidance. We're talking about someone who's dabbling in manifestation, possibly even spiritual practices they've never tried before, all because they cannot get you out of their mind. Wow. So if you've been feeling like someone's energy has been heavy around you lately, or you've just had this intuition that someone from your past is thinking about you, this is your confirmation. This reading is going to reveal exactly how this person feels about you right now, what they regret, and what they're literally doing spiritually to try to pull you back in. But listen, as always, only take what resonates with you. Not every message will apply to every person watching, so just take what feels right for your situation and leave the rest. Now let's get into these cards and see what Spirit wants to reveal about this person's current energy towards you. All right, so let's dive right into the energy here because, wow, the first card that came out is the Eight of Pentacles reversed. And oh my goodness, this is so telling right from the start. This person, whoever they are to you, they are feeling incredibly inadequate right now. Like they genuinely feel like they don't have what it takes when it comes to you. The Eight of Pentacles reversed is all about feeling like your efforts aren't enough, like no matter what you do, it's just not going to measure up. And that's exactly how this person is feeling about themselves in relation to you. They're looking at you, they're watching you, and they're seeing someone who is so independent, so self-sufficient, so put together, and it's making them feel like, what could they possibly offer you that you can't already give yourself? Okay? And then we have the Queen of Pentacles here, and this is how they see you. This is so beautiful because the Queen of Pentacles represents someone who is nurturing, stable, grounded, successful, and just has their life together. This person sees you as someone who has found peace, who has found stability, who is thriving emotionally and probably financially as well. They remember how nurturing you were towards them, how you showed up for them, how you offered them something real and stable. But here's the thing, they're also seeing that you don't need them anymore. Like you've built this beautiful life for yourself, and whether they're in it or not, you're going to be just fine. And that terrifies them because they're realizing what they lost. They're realizing that they had someone incredible, someone who was willing to build something real with them, and they didn't appreciate it the way they should have. Now, the Five of Pentacles is coming through, and wow, this card is really showing me that this person feels left out in the cold. They feel like they're on the outside looking in at your life. The Five of Pentacles is about feeling abandoned, feeling like you're lacking something, feeling like you're struggling while everyone else has it together. And that's exactly how they feel right now. They feel like they ruined something beautiful. They feel like whatever happened between you two, whether it was something they did, some manipulation, some unfairness, some lack of effort on their part, it has left them in this cold, lonely place. And they're watching you from the outside, seeing you glow, seeing you succeed, seeing you move forward, and they're stuck replaying the past in their minds, trying to figure out where it all went wrong. Okay, so here's where it gets really interesting. The Magician card came out, and oh my goodness, this is wild. The Magician is all about manifestation, about using your will and your energy to create something, to make something happen. And Spirit is showing me that this person is literally trying to manifest you back into their life, like they are taking the spiritual route here. For some of you, this might be someone who's never been into manifestation before, someone who would normally think that stuff is weird or wouldn't try it, but they are so desperate right now that they're willing to try anything. They're doing affirmations, they're visualizing. Some of you, this person might even be dabbling in actual spiritual practices or even magic to try to call you back in. I know that sounds intense, but that's the energy I'm picking up here. They feel like they're at a Ten of Swords moment, like they've hit rock bottom and they're thinking, what do I have to lose? Let me just try this and see if it works. And the reason they're doing this is because they're seeing signs. The High Priestess energy is here, and this tells me that this person has either had dreams about you, or they've been getting intuitive hits, or they've seen synchronicities that are making them feel like maybe, just maybe, there's still a chance. Maybe this connection isn't completely over. The High Priestess is all about intuition, about the unseen, about spiritual connection, and they're feeling like there's something deeper here that's not finished yet. They might have had a dream where you two reconciled, or they keep seeing your name pop up, or they keep seeing repeated numbers or signs that remind them of you, and it's making them feel like the universe is telling them to reach out, to try again, to not give up on this connection. But here's the thing, they're also terrified. They know that you saw through them. They know that you called them out on their behavior. The Queen of Swords reversed came out, and this is telling me that in the past, this person wasn't fair with you. They gave you mixed signals. They played games. They might have manipulated situations. They might have tried to control the narrative or make themselves look better than they were, and you saw right through it. You're someone who values honesty and fairness, and when you realized that they weren't giving you that, you put your guard up, you started to distance yourself, and now they're afraid that if they reach out, you're going to shut them down. They're afraid you're going to cuss them out, you're going to tell them exactly what they did wrong, and they're going to have to face the truth of their actions. Okay, but despite that fear, I'm seeing that they are planning to reach out. The Eight of Wands is here, and this is fast communication. This is messages, texts, calls, DMs. Something is coming in quickly. They've been holding back. They've been in their feelings with this Page of Cups reversed energy, like they've been emotionally stuck, not knowing how to express what they're feeling, but they're getting to a point where they can't hold it in anymore. They miss you. They want to talk to you. They want to explain themselves, or at least try to open up some kind of dialogue. Now, whether you respond to that or not is completely up to you, but just know that this communication is likely coming. And wow, the Ten of Pentacles came out, and this is so significant because this card represents long-term commitment, legacy, family, stability, building something that lasts. This person, whether they've fully admitted it to themselves or not, they see you as someone they could have built a real future with. For some of you watching, you might already have children with this person, or you were in a long-term relationship with them, or you were building towards something serious, and they're realizing now that they sabotaged that. They're realizing that they had the Queen of Pentacles, they had someone stable and nurturing and real, and they messed it up with their own behavior. They took you for granted. They thought you would always be there. They thought they could play games or not put in the effort and you would just stick around, but you didn't. You walked away, and now they're sitting with the consequences of that. The energy I'm picking up is that this person has been doing a lot of reflecting. They've been in this hermit energy, looking back at the relationship or the connection, looking back at their own actions, and they're finally seeing the truth. They're finally seeing that they were the problem. They're seeing that you were fair. You were consistent, you showed up, and they didn't match that energy. And now that you've moved on, now that you're glowing, now that you're thriving without them, they're panicking. They're thinking, oh no, what if they meet someone else? What if someone else sees what I couldn't see? What if someone else appreciates them the way I should have? Because here's the thing, they think you're already moving on. They think you're either talking to someone new, or you're getting a lot of attention, or you're keeping something private. The energy of the cards is showing me that this person has been watching your social media. They've been checking up on you, and they're seeing you look happy. They're seeing you post about your life, your success, your growth, and they're assuming that means you're over them. They might even think you're in a secret relationship or talking to someone who's well off or successful, someone who has more to offer than they did. And that's driving them crazy. They're jealous. They're stressed. They're wondering if they've already lost their chance. Okay, and here's something else that's coming through. For some of you, this person might be going through a divorce with you, or there's some kind of legal situation happening and they're trying to use spiritual means to influence that outcome. Like if they don't want the divorce to go through, they might be trying to manifest you changing your mind. If there's paperwork involved, they might be trying to delay it or stop it energetically. I'm not saying this to scare you, but just to make you aware that this person is really trying to hold on to you in whatever way they can, even if it's through unconventional methods. But what's really standing out to me is that despite everything they're doing behind the scenes, despite all this manifestation and spiritual work, they still don't think they're good at it. That Eight of Pentacles reverse keeps coming back. And it's like they're trying to learn how to manifest. They're trying to figure out how to do this spiritual stuff, but they don't really know what they're doing. They're kind of fumbling through it, hoping something sticks. And honestly, that's probably a good thing for you because it means their energy isn't as strong as they think it is. You have your own power, your own protection, your own energy, and if this connection isn't meant to continue, no amount of manifestation on their part is going to change that. Now, let's talk about you for a second because your energy in this reading is so strong and so beautiful. You are moving forward. You are in a transformation. You are glowing up. Whether it's financially, emotionally, spiritually, creatively, you are on an upward trajectory, and this person sees that. They see you winning. They see you achieving things quickly, getting recognition, getting opportunities, and it's making them realize just how much they underestimated you. They didn't think you'd move on this fast. They didn't think you'd be this unbothered. They thought maybe you'd sit around waiting for them or crying over them. You didn't. You picked yourself up, you focused on yourself, and you started building the life you deserve. And now they're the ones who can't sleep at night. They're the ones who are stressed and anxious and wondering what you're doing and who you're with. So, beautiful souls, here's what I want you to take away from this reading. This person is absolutely in their feelings about you right now. They are stressed. They are regretful. They are trying everything they can think of to pull you back in, including taking the spiritual route with manifestation or even deeper practices. But here's the most important thing I need you to understand. Just because someone is thinking about you, just because someone regrets losing you, just because someone wants you back, does not mean you owe them anything. It does not mean you need to respond to their message when it comes. It does not mean you need to give them another chance. You have every right to protect your peace, to keep moving forward, to continue building the beautiful life you've created for yourself. If this person reaches out and you feel called to respond, that's your choice. But make sure it's coming from a place of clarity and not from a place of nostalgia or loneliness. Make sure they've actually done the work to change, that they're not just saying what you want to hear to get back in. Because the cards are showing me that in the past, this person had a pattern of emotional manipulation, of not being fully honest, of not putting in equal effort. And you deserve someone who shows up for you consistently, who values you, who doesn't make you question their intentions. For those of you who are going through a divorce or a legal separation with this person, please make sure you're protecting yourself, especially when it comes to finances and paperwork. Don't let anyone manipulate you or pressure you into something you don't want. Stand firm in your boundaries. Stand firm in your decision. You know what's best for you. And for all of you, regardless of your specific situation, I want you to know that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Your growth is not an accident. Your peace is not an accident. Your success is not an accident. You've worked hard to get to this point, and you should be so proud of yourself. Don't let anyone's regret or desperation pull you backward. Keep moving forward. Keep rising. Keep glowing, because the universe has so much more in store for you, and the right people, the people who are meant to be in your life, they're going to recognize your value from the beginning. They're not going to make you question it. They're not going to take you for granted. So whether this person comes back around or not, whether they reach out or not, whether they've changed or not, you're going to be okay. Actually, you're going to be more than okay. You're going to be amazing because you've already proven to yourself that you can stand on your own, that you can heal, that you can thrive, that you can create the life you want without needing anyone else to complete you. And that, beautiful souls, is true power. Thank you so much for being here with me today on Twin Soul Collective Guidance. I hope this reading brought you clarity, confirmation, or at least some peace about whatever situation you're navigating. Remember, you are loved, you are protected, and you are exactly where you need to be. Trust your journey, trust your intuition, and most importantly, trust yourself. I'll see you in the next reading. Take care, beautiful souls.